So where we left off was Jack and Annie were heading to the burial chambers. Remember, they wanted to see the mummies, but they found a scepter, remember? And the scepter had a dog head on the end. And then they saw someone, and it looked like it was a beautiful Egyptian ghost. And the only reason they know it's a ghost is because they went to hand her the scepter, and it went right through her hand. So that's where we left off. So we have to see what happens now that they found out that this is a ghost. We have to see what happens. So this is called Chapter 5, The Ghost Queen. Alright, we have to be quiet though because I need to record it for my friends, okay? So Timmy, I need you to sit down and listen, otherwise you won't follow along and it'll be too loud for my friends. So go sit down. Alright, so this is Chapter 5, The Ghost Queen. A ghost, whispered Annie, but Jack could only stare in horror. The ghost began to speak. She spoke in a hollow, echoing voice. I am Hetipai, she said, Queen of the Nile. Is it true that you came to help me? Yes, said Annie. Jack still couldn't speak. Why do you think he couldn't speak? It says Jack still couldn't speak. Why do you think maybe he can't speak right now? What do you think, Josiah?
Too scared. If he speaks, the ghost will.
So he's afraid, right? So he can't speak because he's too afraid. For 1,000 years, the Ghost Queen said, I have waited for help. Jack's heart was pounding so hard he thought he might faint. Alhaji put it away. Someone might find my book of the dead, she said. I need it to go on to the next life. Why do you need the book of the dead? Asked Annie. She didn't sound scared at all. It will tell me the magic spells I need to get through the underworld, said the Ghost Queen. The underworld, said Annie. Before I journey to the next life, I must pass through the horrors of the underworld. What kind of horrors? Asked Annie. Poisonous snakes, said the Ghost Queen. Lakes of fire, monsters, demons. Oh, Annie stepped closer to Jack. My brother hid the book of the dead so tomb robbers would not steal it, said the Queen. Then he carved this secret message on the wall telling me how to find it. She pointed to the wall. Jack was still in shock. He couldn't move. Where? Asked Annie. Here. She squinted at the wall. What do these tiny pictures mean? The Ghost Queen smiled sadly. Alas, my brother forgot my strange problem. I cannot see clearly that which is close to my eyes. I have not been able to read this message for thousands of years. Go sit down.
Wait, can I look at?
Nope, you need to go sit down. Oh, that's not a strange problem, said Annie. Jack can't see either. That's why he wears glasses. The Ghost Queen stared in wonder at Jack. Jack, lend her your glasses, said Annie. Jack took his glasses off his nose. He held them out to the Ghost Queen. Do you think that'll work if he gives the Ghost Queen his glasses?
No.
No? Why do you think it might not work? Ella, why do you think it might not work?
It'll go right through her.
Maybe it'll go right through her. Has anyone, if you wear glasses, have you ever tried on anyone else's glasses?
No.
If you try on someone else's glasses, what happens, Graham? Or did you want to? Go ahead.
I actually have a question.
Go ahead.
Like when Jack puts his glasses on that ghost, I think they might break because they would just fall down.
That's true. If they try and put it on her face, they might fall through. But if you've ever put on someone else's glasses, all glasses are different. So like if I were to put Graham's glasses on, I wouldn't be able to see any better. And if Graham put my glasses on, he wouldn't be able to see any better because all glasses kind of look different. So maybe it has something to do with that. So let's see here. She backed away from him. I fear I cannot wear your glasses, Jack, she said. I'm made of air. Oh, I forgot, said Annie. But perhaps you will describe the hieroglyphics on the wall, said the Ghost Queen. Who? Said Annie. Hieroglyphics, said Jack, finally finding his voice. It's the ancient Egypt way of writing. It's like writing with pictures. Has anyone seen hieroglyphics before?
Nope.
Okay, so maybe after this I'll pull up a picture, but the way they write is with a bunch of tiny pictures. They don't use letters. They have little pictures that mean different things, and that's how they write. Yes, Alhaji?
How many chapters are there?
There are,
10.
yep, 10 chapters.
In every book there.
Oh, well, how about that? I've never noticed. All right, so let's see here. The Ghost Queen smiled at him. "Thank you, Jack," she said. Jack smiled back at her. He put his glasses on, then stepped towards the wall and took a good long look at it. "Oh man," he whispered. So do you think Jack is as afraid as he started out? Do you think he's as afraid as he was before? No. Do you think he's getting excited maybe because there's so much Egyptian stuff? Because remember, he was really excited about this book. So maybe he'll be able to help us out. So what do we think about this chapter? What do you think might happen next? Because that's the end of the chapter there. What do you think might happen next? Ella, what do you think might happen next?
I think what will happen next is that the ghost might start and Jack and Annie will help them and get past the wall and find that black cat again.
So maybe they'll find the black cat. Maybe they'll help the Ghost Queen find the book she's looking for. What else do we think? Or do we all kind of, go ahead, Josiah.
I think they're going to help the ghost find it and she's going to go to the open world.
Oh, so maybe she'll get to go to the next life. Here, let me see if I can find a good picture of hieroglyphics to show you. Give me 1 second. Let's see. That's a good picture there.
Smartphone.
Let me move my chair because I want people online to see. We gotta be quiet, guys. All right, so hieroglyphics kind of look like this. So they're pictures. To us, that kind of just looks like a bunch of random pictures, right? It doesn't really look like much.
No.
But these mean different words to them. So they're different letters, maybe they mean different things. So maybe if they see a picture of a bird, that might mean like the word the or something like that. But people go into the tombs in Egypt and they look at the walls and they've been able to figure out what some of them say because they spend hours and hours and hours trying to decipher what these say. So people have been able to read them. But see, you can see they use pictures of like birds and people, some different squiggles there. We've got maybe like a vase here.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think maybe they're talking about? What do you think you would have to write on a wall too? Because these are all on walls or like stones. So they had to use like a hammer to chip these in there. What do you think, Jake? Timmy, go sit down.
Oh. They probably write it with like they take like
The alphabet.
Timmy, go sit down.
That's cool.
like maybe like kind of like a cone.
Oh, so
But
maybe
it's
a
like
poem.
made out of rock.
This is an ancient
They really push into it.
West.
Yeah, so maybe I'll find some fun ones or some little puzzles we can do here. Because people make different puzzles with using hieroglyphics and what they mean. So I'll see if I can find some for that. But we're learning a lot about mummies.
Pictures mean like the pictures where it shows it's a person. It means person. If it's painted, it means painting.
It might, yeah, I'll have to look into that more. So I'll have to see.
It means water.
Well, I really like that kind of stuff.
Actually, yeah, I'll have to look to see what I can find there. But that was our chapter for today. So on Thursday, we will read more. So Thursday, if you're at home, I'll upload a video of it so you can still keep up with us so you won't miss anything, okay? But Thursday, we'll read more of our story and we'll see what happens with Jack and Annie and the Ghost Queen.